Hi, and welcome back to the Full Cup Wellness with me, Queen VK. If you're liking it so far, please hit subscribe and like and comment below with any suggestions and ideas for new videos, anything to do with health and well-being and even environmental well-being. It all makes up part of our overall health. So today I wanted to actually talk to you about books and the importance of reading, the benefits of reading a book as opposed to posts on social media or some random websites. So the benefits of opening an actual book, and I talk about like physical books because I'm not as much of a fan of audio books. Even though you're able to do many things at once, you can't really get sucked into the book the same way as you would if you're actually interacting with the pages of the book. And your memory retention of an audio book is a lot different to a physical book. Because I know with my memory recall, I'll imagine where in the book I'm trying to find the information. I don't know if other people's memories work that way, but that's how mine works. So when you actually read a book, sit down to read a book, you reduce your stress levels. And there are plenty of scientific studies to show this. I'm pretty surprised to learn that, but not really, because it is pretty stress relieving to sit down and read a book. And apparently it also decreases depression. So that's always a plus. If you're having a bad day, just get lost in a good book. An obvious way that books are positive in your life is to improve your cognition and increase your communication skills. So the more you read your language being used, the more you're going to learn about using the language and vocabulary building and learning more. Any growth and learning in your brain, you're making new connections and you're improving your cognitive abilities. You become open to new ideas and creativity and thinking outside the box, thinking ideas that you normally wouldn't have come across in your box, in your culture, in your area. You might not have a chance to go out and travel and that, but you can always get lost in a good book that will teach you about different cultures and what it's like to be in a different country or in a different time period. I love to read Jane Austen novels because it reveals a lot about the time and the history and the culture of the time without actually being there. It's like almost a time machine. I just love getting lost in a good book and a novel, but also the benefits. Okay, so the benefits of reading novel versus nonfiction, fiction versus nonfiction. Let's say with fictional books, you get to experience creativity and new ideas, and you can admire the art. It's written art. Think of how a painting is visual art and a song is oral art. But then you've got the I don't know, the whole world of a creative mind, like just mashed into a book, into a novel. So I've got for some examples, I've got a couple of novels here. We've got a fantasy one. I mean, when you read fantasy, you fall into a new land, a new world with different rules, and it can have magic. Like this book, this was written by one of my friends, Jeff Thompson. Check it out. This is the sequel of the Brothers of Fire and Light. I don't know if it's meant to be a trilogy or not, but read the first two books. They're pretty engaging. They're very engaging. And then I've got a sci-fi novel set in the future. So then you could admire the art of someone's creative thinking about how the future could be. This one's about AI. I'm not far into it, so I don't know yet how the AI is going to affect the characters, but that's surely current. People worrying, as Elon Musk worrying about the AI taking over one day. Maybe that's what will happen in this book. Who knows? Maybe that's what happened in real life. Who knows? And then moving on to non-fiction, which is anything from biographies and autobiographies to like a documentary on paper. You people might be interested in watching TV and movies more than reading books, but seriously, give books a go. They're not trendy at the moment, but I want to bring them back. Like we've got so many non-fiction things that we can learn from others and other ideas and creative minds out there, even thinking up things like how to work from wherever. Now this book I'm loving at the moment. I've already tagged some pages because I'm hoping to start my own business. Obviously the Full Cup Wellness online is my business, and this book helps to teach you different aspects of what you would need for starting up a business from anywhere. I wouldn't have learned all this information if I'd just tried to Google it. This puts it all in, compiles all of these thoughts that I need on the one topic in one place. Isn't it wonderful? Books are amazing. And another non-fiction book example is a textbook. Now I bought this, so I've recently been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, which used to be called Asperger's, but now it's called Asperger's is now called autism spectrum disorder without intellectual disability. So I'm on the spectrum and I'm learning more about it. So far I'm loving this book. I'm fascinated. I'm learning a lot. Seriously learning a lot more than when I was just Googling for information on adults with autism. This has really been so useful because it's written by a doctor, a psychologist, and has case studies and actual information from like real people, and I don't know how to explain it. I just love books. So yeah, what other non-fiction have we got? We've got information on space, you've got science books, you've got my personal favorite, biology. And there's a wealth of knowledge out there. You can go and find it. They're in the books. I feel like if you just Google it, you just get a snapshot of information, or you don't necessarily get all of the relevant information and the whole overarching idea of something if you're just reading like a definition online or something. Like if you just I'm just thinking of the olden days when you used to go to the encyclopedia and just read up the paragraph about the thing that you were looking up, and that's it. But you can find specialist books and find out a wealth of information and every aspect on that topic. Books are wonderful. Give them a go. Open a book today. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Go to my website, fullcupwellness.com, for more Full Cup Wellness from me, Queen VK. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.